What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, the Premier Boxing Champions have released their 24/7 all access for Gervonta Tank Davis and Lamont Roach Jr. And they released it back to back, 2 episodes. You can go see it right now on YouTube. I liked it. I enjoyed both episodes. But it just confirmed what I told you guys last week. Well, 2 weeks ago, when I told you guys that Tank Davis officially has made a change with his trainers. And I had my comment section fill up with a bunch of silly people talking about, oh, Blue Blood lying again. Blue Blood making up stories. Blue Blood capping. I told you, he made an official change with trainers. He's not training with longtime trainer, mentor, big brother, father, uncle figure, Coach Calvin Ford, nor Kenny Ellis. Neither one, right? He's now training with well-renowned trainer whom he's very familiar with and he has trained with in the past out in Headbangers Gym in Coach Barry Hunter and Coach Boogs. Right? Now, I know Coach Boogs put up a picture of Calvin and Kenny after Calvin and Coach Hunter. After I told you guys he made the switch to Coach Hunter and Boogs, and people was in there. See, they're together. Calvin was visiting the gym. Coach Calvin was visiting the Headbangers Gym and visiting Tank. He's not training Gervonta Tank Davis for this fight March 1st with Lamont Roach Jr. Coach Hunter and Coach Boogs are. And now in the 24/7 all access, you see Coach Hunter announced as his head trainer. And he's doing all the interviews with Tank Davis, not Coach Kenny, not Coach Calvin. As I told you guys. And again, like I said, Coach Hunter is a very respectful person. He's a very good dude. I actually have a lot of love for Coach Barry Hunter and Coach Boogs. I think they don't get enough credit. I don't think Barry Hunter gets enough credit. Right? We know him for training with Lamont Peterson and Anthony Peterson. But I don't think he gets enough credit for what he's done with the Headbangers Gym and Coach Boogs, right? And plenty other fighters out in DC. But with that said, Gervonta Tank Davis says that the reasoning he switched trainers and switched gyms is because he decided to go to DC because it's cold in DC. I'm going to say this to y'all again. He said the reason he switched gyms and trainers is because it's cold in DC. And he hadn't trained in the cold in a while. Well, I'm here to tell you guys, it's also cold in Baltimore. DC and Baltimore is a hop, skip, and jump away. It's all East Coast. Just as the weather is here in New York, it's the same in Baltimore, it's the same in DC, and it's the same in Philly. It's the same in, Maryland, the Connecticut area, Pennsylvania. It's the same weather. So what does that have to do with training in Baltimore? It's the exact same weather. Now, I understand if he was training in Vegas, because he was training in Vegas for a while, right? And he was training in Florida. So you changed back to the cold weather. He said that he feel like it's going to help him. But what does that have to do with Calvin and Kenny? Because when you was training in Florida or Vegas, Calvin and Kenny was there, which is further than DC. Right. As I told you guys, he made the change from Calvin and Kenny And you folios in the comment section talking about, oh, Blue capping, Blue making up stories. You sound foolish. Oh, they working together. They ain't working together. Calvin is not working with Hunter and Boogs. He's not. Barry Hunter was in the corner with Calvin before, yes. Could Calvin possibly be in the corner with Tank when he walked to the ring? Probably. Because he still got a relationship with him. He still has respect for him and love for him. But he ain't his trainer. Simple. As simple as that. He's not his trainer. He switched trainers. You don't see Kenny breaking down the fights no more, right? Right? Every time Tank have a fight, you look at Kenny's Instagram and he tells you he's studying Tank's opponent and breaking down the fight, right? Do you see Kenny breaking down fights on Instagram and talking about studying Lamont Roach Jr., his opponent? No, because he ain't training him. That's why. So instead of trying to prove me wrong, instead of trying to rejoice thinking I'm wrong, get off your knee pads and just accept the truth. And I'm gone. Peace.